Donald Trump? Did this white woman have the audacity to ask me, am I Trump? Did this white witch see my name, saw the innocent look of black joy on my face when I said good morning, and asked me, am I Trump? Yo, we need to stop letting white people in black schools, yo. Yo, what's good, YouTube? Good morning, good morning. Right now, it is 8:13, but, you know, the grind never stops, the grind never stops. I'm at my campus right now. It's raining. It looks depressing, but we're gonna keep pushing through. I wonder how is y'all day going for real, for real. Like, I hope y'all having a good day. I hope God is blessing everybody who supports. If y'all don't like and subscribe, may God kill you. But if you like and subscribe, you ain't gotta worry. So I hope everything going all right with y'all. Today I think today's vlog gonna be chill. I might do a story time. After I do the story time, I'm gonna study. After I study, go to classes. After classes, go to the gym. You might see Ola and Dude there. Who knows? But we at the gym. But to start off this vlog, I'm gonna give y'all a quick little story time. The story time of how a white woman called me Donald Trump. And no, I'm not exaggerating. All right, before I start the story time, I have to give y'all a little bit of context. So, I go by EBONE, E-B-O-N-E. Technically, it's E-B-O-N-E. I put that hyphen in there because I want to be like Spider-Man. Showtime. But my real name is Ebenezer. I could probably do a story time on how I got that nickname, but that's not relevant. My real name is Ebenezer, E-B-E-N-E-Z-E-R. Simple. One day in 4th grade, right? I'm going to the nurse. I forgot what it was, but I think once a year, the nurse had to check up on the students at the time. It wasn't like she was giving us flu shots or anything, but she was just checking our medical records. So classes would go to the nurse's station. Wait, what was that called in school? Whatever it was called. The school EMT services, I don't care. We would just go there and then get our paperwork done and then go back to class. She would call us out one by one. Tell me why. She does the bull in front of me and then she looks at my name and says, she snickers a little. Okay, when I was younger, right? I was a little bit weird. I ain't gonna cap. I was weird. So I would peep stuff that I really wasn't supposed to peep. One of the things that I peeped was the alphabetical order in which my class would go. So after the bull right in front of me went, I knew for a fact that I was next. She looked at my name and snickered? Snickered? She was like, what's so about my name? So she says, Ebenezer. I walk up. You see, I'm a polite young boy. I'm a polite YN. My parents raised me with manners. I said, good morning, how are you? She said, I'm doing fine. You're not a Scrooge, are you? I'm not a Scrooge. What the fuck? That's supposed to... Is that like a new slur? Like, I'm in 4th grade at the time, so I'm like, what's a Scrooge? I'm not really hip on hip hop or pop culture, so I'm like, what's a Scrooge? I said, what do you mean? She just goes, oh, never mind, just ask your teacher. And she goes back to laughing. She checking me up, checking my height, my weight and whatnot. Whole time I'm thinking, what is a Scrooge? Did this white woman call me a slur? Did this white woman have the audacity to call me a slur in a black public school? So now I'm confused. I'm like, yo, what is a Scrooge? So she finally finishes up with me. You see, I'm still polite. I'm like, have a nice day. The nurse was a white woman. She was at least like, I'm gonna keep it a being, white people, they be aging horribly. She could have been 30, but she looked a good 50. They age like no. I have not seen one white woman age good for real. Nah, if you do be Asian though, Angelina Jolie, Margaret Robbie, but that's not here or there. I'm not a snow bunny man. I'm not a snowman. She was old. She had wrinkles. Her hair was blonde, but it was turning gray. Her breath stank too. But I was being polite. Now, as I'm walking out the nurses area, and I go right next to my teacher, we're all starting to walk back. I was line leader back in the day. I was line leader. Me and the teacher, we were really like this. I would lead the line and he would walk right next to me. We'd just be chatting some days. So as we chatting, well, we didn't chat. We weren't quiet. He peeped that I was quiet. He was like, yo, Ebenezer, you good? I was like, yeah. By the way, what's a Scrooge? He looks me dead in my eyes and he like, a Scrooge? I was like, yeah, a Scrooge. You know when you're saying a word, right? But you don't know how it's spelled and you never used it before. So the way you say it doesn't sound like a real word. It sounds like a sound. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. I don't know if I'm explaining that right. Like if you were to say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, that doesn't sound like a word because nobody would use it on a day-to-day basis. You don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. So if I use it in a sentence, people will be like, now you're just making up sounds. But when I said Scrooge, I knew for a fact she said Scrooge. I just didn't know how to spell it or what it meant. So I told him, and he was like, Scrooge. He looked me dead in my eyes, right? And then you know when like you missing out on something and then that light bulb clicks off, that's what happened. I saw it in his eyes, in that white man's eyes. He went like, oh. What's funny, bro? What's funny? He started hitting that. You know some old white men be having that mature laugh. Like they be having that weird laugh. Like that laugh don't come from enjoyment. It comes from like their chest. It's like they coughing for real. But he starts laughing and he not explaining the joke. Why are you laughing and not explaining to me the joke? What's funny? I want to laugh. I hate it when people do that. How you going to laugh in front of me? No, I'm right there and not explain the joke to me. And the joke is about me. So what's the joke? I'm genuinely curious. In my head, I'm like, yo, I might need to sneak my teacher because now he's linking up with nurses to make jokes about me. I see how it is. Stay safe. And then I was like, is that a bad thing? He was like, oh, no. Just go home. Just go home and search it up. It'll make sense. But you're not a Scrooge. Bro, you could've, he could have explained it in like 3 minutes. He really could have explained it. But he decided not to. Now, at the time, I didn't have a phone. So I could have just searched it up in the middle of class. So I'm chilling in class and I'm still thinking, what is a Scrooge? So my homeboy, my man's at the time, he right next to me. We both in the same class. I'm like, yo. He said, yo, what's good, bro? Yo, bro, what's a Scrooge? Stop playing with me, bro. Dang. That's the thing about people in Philly. Like, you can ask them the most basic questions and they don't care, bro. You can ask them, yo, bro, what's the time, bro? Stop playing with me before I kill you, yo. My fault, OJ. If y'all think I'm joking, go outside and ask somebody a random question. They call you an idiot. It's sneaky out here. Like some people, they just don't want positivity in their life. Some people don't want whimsical and mysteries in their life. Some people just don't want pleasure in their life. Like, bro, I just asked you what's a Scrooge and you talk about some stop playing with me, bro. Bro, he wasn't even going through nothing. He wasn't. I knew him personally. He was not going through anything in life that would demand him to be so angry in that moment. It wasn't like he was failing class. He used to cheat off of me. Probably he had some home issues. But he had the latest iPhone, the latest PlayStation or Xbox. He had both. He had nothing to be mad about. You were in 4th grade, bro. Talk about some stop playing with me. Bro, all I asked was, what was a Scrooge? It's dangerous out here. But finally, I get home, right? And then in the back of my mind, I'm like, yo, I had to search up what is a Scrooge. So I didn't want to just search up what is a Scrooge. Because in my head, I'm like, yo, if I search up what is a Scrooge and something dumb pops up, bro, I really don't want to waste my time at this computer. So peep game, right? This computer was like a Mac. It was like a Mac. It was a stationary Mac. Me and my brothers used to share it. We used to share it like days or like hours. It depended. My thing was, bro, I'm not about to spend 20 minutes watching something when I could just be watching anime. But then again though, why was that white woman laughing when she saw my name? And the thing was though, I just remembered something. Something that really clicked to me was this. A lot of times when people see my name, they always say something stupid. They'd be like Ebenezer, or they'd be like Ebenezer, even though there's no I in my name. Some people spell my name with an I. I don't know why. But she was the first person who saw my name and said it perfectly. It's not a hard name to say. It was just, oh, Ebenezer. So she knew what my name was, and there was something about my name which made her snicker and ask me, am I Scrooge? So peep game, I'm like, okay, now I really gotta search this up. Because what's the joke? Why my teacher laughing in my face? I thought we was close. Tell me why. I searched it up. There were two things that popped up. First, it was the Bible passage in which Ebenezer came from, 1 Samuel 7, verse 12 through 16. But another thing popped up. It was this person, right? Y'all know like those old paintings like you would see George Washington in? It was something like that. But it didn't look real. It looked more like a cartoon drawing. So I clicked on that. I was like, this gotta be what they talk about because it says Ebenezer Scrooge. So I go on Wikipedia. I read the story. Did this white woman call me Donald Trump? Did this white woman have the audacity to ask me, am I Trump? Did this white witch see my name, saw the innocent look of black joy on my face when I said good morning, and asked me, am I Trump? Yo, we need to stop letting white people in black schools, yo, because that joke wasn't even funny. So basically, the story, for context, for even more context, the story of Ebenezer Scrooge is like this. He is Donald Trump. He is very rich and likes money. Christmas is coming around and he tells all his workers, yo, y'all staying and y'all working for me, yo. Y'all are going to stay and work for me throughout the holidays. I don't care about y'all families. They not making me money. If I could, I'll enlist your families to work for me. He was basically a slave owner, but I'm gonna use the term factory owner. My thing is, he wasn't in the wrong, in my opinion, but, as you keep reading the story, 3 ghosts, first off, they call them ghosts. I believe those were demons. 3 demons came to him talking about some, the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. I rebuke this. No ghost will visit me in my dreams. Talk about some, yo, look at Christmas in the past. Yo, look at Christmas right now. Look at Christmas in the future. You should be joyful, this, that, and the third. Moral of the story is this. Scrooge basically describes a very bad person. A very bad person who puts money and wealth over anything. Who puts their own interest above the interest of others. Basically Donald Trump. Donald Trump. He was a rich white man. A rich white man who owned slaves. Factory. Those were really slaves. I wouldn't be surprised if you look at that story. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a slave owner. I know this is going to sound crazy. Search up the story of Ebenezer Scrooge. He is a slave owner, and y'all can't convince me otherwise. He was a slave owner. So this white witch asked me, are you a slave owner? Are you Donald Trump? I said good morning to you, and this is how you repay me? I see how it is. The next day in school, I see my teacher. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about sneaking him. There was one time he was at his desk, right? I walked up behind him like this. Bro. All I thought was, yo, I got the best grades in the school. I'm the best behaved. I'm always making honor. I don't even make regular honor. I make distinguished honor. That's where you get all A's, no B's. That was what I was on. And you had the audacity to laugh in my face when that white woman insulted me. I see how it is, bro. I see how it is. I see how. Yo, YouTube. Well, I'm back. Well, y'all already saw me earlier. I don't know why I said I'm back, but now we got a new character. We got Ola right here, Ola right here, Ola right here. Yeah, but I just finished classes and I think one of my teachers won my butt. Like, tell me why I'm in class. Like me, I'm a studious person, so I always sit in the front of the class. I'm participating. First off, I'm not even participating. The class ain't even start yet. I have my headphones in, I'm setting up. And then my teacher to start class, he says something, right? And then I was looking down, I look up. He looking down at me like this. Yo, watch out, bro. Watch out, bro. Now, I'm thinking, okay, maybe I just caught him lacking. Like, maybe it wasn't even that deep for real. Tell me why. Throughout the whole class, I'm the only one sitting in the front. I'm not really participating. I'm just sitting in the front taking notes and really being studious. Being the academic warrior that I am. He keeps staring at me like that, bro. He keep doing this. And the thing was though, right? It wasn't like a regular drawing. Hold on, can I set it up right here? Damn, I don't think I can. If it falls, it falls. Imagine you in that position, right? And all you see is this. He not even my teacher, he a substitute. My teacher out on business. What this teacher want with me? Am I bugging? Nah, and the thing is though, right? It's not even like he's coming up to me to participate. He's not telling me, can you answer this question? Can you answer this question? He will randomly say stuff like, F equals MA, guys. F equals MA. Yo, bro, back up. And I'm not playing. Back up, bro. Back up. Like, I was so uncomfortable. I was scared to look him in the eyes. But I knew he was staring dead at me. I don't know if he wanted me to participate or maybe because... So, the lecture halls, right? They split into 3. One main drawing and then 2 on the sides. I'm the only one in the front row. Just me by myself in the middle. So I'm dead smack, look at the board. Bro just keeps walking up to me like this. He better watch out. He better watch out. He does that to me again. Next class, I'm reporting him to the dean. This ain't for touching, yo. You can't didify this. I'm protected. I'm protected. Oh, so we're going to catch y'all at the gym later. I'm going to change the battery, stuff like that, so it doesn't die like last time. Yo, y'all know, well, y'all wouldn't notice, but I recorded a whole like 30-40 minute video, and it all was lost because the battery died before the SD card could save it. Crazy part was the SD card actually saved it, but it wasn't openable because I never clicked stop recording because it died halfway through. It was about the time a crackhead put meth in my face. I saw a crackhead bend over like ice spot. You know what? That's a video for another day. I got y'all later. I'll catch y'all at the gym. Oh yeah, we got a new character today. We got a new. Hold on, you want to be on camera or not?
Yeah, I give you my consent.
Huh?
I give you my consent.
Alright, just gotta make sure.
How y'all doing, guys?
I'm gonna put a little tag for you and everything. Put a little tag for you. You can talk to the camera.
Oh no, you said I can take it.
Yeah.
Really, bro, I literally came out the crib on some bull crap. Came to the gym, was doing schoolwork all day. You feel me? I'm not really a camera guy, but you probably can't tell. You can tell. Oh. Alright. But yeah, we about to get in a work session, you feel me? Homie do. I'm saying, like, I ain't seen this bull in a minute. I ain't seen EBONE in a minute either. And oh yeah, alright, wait, no, I gotta lock in. Hold up, I'll be right back. I gotta take the my fault too.
You're cool.
I gotta hit my shoulder joints.
Alright. Well, what you said?
Today, somebody always got to hold his camera today.
Yeah, I forgot one piece to connect it to a bigger drum, but we're gonna vibe. You going first? With this much?
Huh?
With this much, you going first?
What do you mean with this much, nigga? This is what I usually.
My fault. I forgot. You been in the gym.
Don't you do like 245s and a 25?
Yeah.
So what do you mean with this much?
My fault.
Nigga trying to call me with this shit.
No, you got it, bro. You got it.
I'm out of shape, but like I still got a little muscle, but I still be doing push-ups. You didn't hear me, brother? I'm like,
Oh yeah, my fault, but we ain't gonna do like a standing still frame because I'm a dickhead and I forgot the one piece to connect to the bigger drum, but we gonna vibe.
damn.
How that feel?
Not that good.
I've been out the gym for like 2-3 weeks now, so we're gonna ease back into it. Take it nice and slow. Take our time with it. Can't just stick it in. You gotta relax a little bit.
Why we both side-eye him? Like we just.
My fault. I was tripping.
Well, he's spitting though. You said he's spitting. Or you said he's spitting, or he gotta spit in at first. No, I'm saying that's crazy.
Now you gotta spit on it and then.
Nah, I'm saying he's spitting. I wasn't saying all that.
It's sturdy enough.
Damn, I be feeling little as shit every time I see a big ass nigga that's 5.
I gotta hold this joint with two hands. Do they be holding it with two hands or one? The niggas be holding this joint with two hands or
Not
one?
with one hand.
My hand.
Oh yeah, dude.
Hold on, I've been doing forearm for
I'm about to do the ride with my neck. Go ahead, Chris.
Oh, that's
why I'm either going fast, like not fast, but
not maxing out.
not 5. You do 5, 5, 5. The higher one. You short.
Hold on, you up? Bro, he be saying do regular pull-ups, then you start doing stuff like that, bro.
Is that 5?
Why would you put the hardest one for last, bro?
So that
That's what I talked about in the voiceover, bro.
So that you grind it like I like feeling very strong after the last set. So I like grinding at the hem.
Look at dude feeling himself. Nah, but he getting up there though. He getting up there.
Why would you say this?
not fair. This is good camera lighting. I know, it'd be looking good on the phone though, I don't know. Yes, bitch, yes.
Bro, why you say that, bro?
Oh, you heard it? I thought nobody heard me.
He was loud as crazy. What are you talking about? Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do these, but I
Be a
know
little more
I'm
professional, so when you ready, it's on my phone.
This is easier. I feel like harder. Oh, hell no.
You're just overthinking it.
Oh, hell.
Studying, like, you heard about that, right?
Why you just say I'm gonna be a biologist? Why Jeffrey Dahmer?
Because he used to, like,
He
study.
used to eat niggas after you fucked them too.
But when he was a kid, you ain't hear his upbringing story?
He used to eat dead animals,
They
bro.
said his atheist teacher gave him a book. What's it called? Like the how
Nah,
the
bro, you
universe
ain't
started
explaining
to
it, bro. Just get on with the exercise, bro.
He wasn't drunk at
Hold
all.
on, repeat that again.
At first, I said
put it on
when.
your mama's song. Put it on somebody.
Nigga,
Put it on somebody
oh,
else.
bro, I don't.
You just said I touched your dick
Yes.
while I was drunk.
But no, I said that's wrong. He wasn't drunk. He was sober. He was completely sober. But I shouldn't be saying that.
Niggas
Though.
just like to lie. When was this?
Bro, say what lie
I
you did
can't-
do it.
Nah, when was this?
Yo,
Law,
he
he on
wa-
my mom, dad life, my
Bro,
siblings life.
we played,
I ain't never
we played
touched another
basketball
grown man.
together, bro.
Wait, what that supposed to
So
mean?
I did it on a basketball court.
We play on the basketball
Whose turn is
team.
it? Yours?
Yes,
So when was this? When did I grab your penis?
I don't know,
Please,
bro.
can we
Whose
do
turn
the
is it?
last
Whose turn?
Mine's.
When did I grab your penis, bro? Let's get to the bottom of this shit.
Shoot, man, bro, how about you tell us? Because I can't remember. I'm just
If you
saying.
can't remember, how could I remember something that never happened, bro?
Can we talk
Gay
about
niggas remember every gay experience.
Y'all too talking.
Yeah, bro, gay niggas remember every experience, bro. Put it on him, bro.
Nigga trying to call me gay.
Bro,
I
so
guess
think about the
Punani.
conversation, bro.
I feel I should get the mirror on it better.
Hold on.
That was 5? That was a 5.
No, 2 more.
Let's go, big boy. Let's go.
Go with them, bro.
The last one, right? This nigga just trying to fucking lie on my name like that, bro. Niggas, what? Grabbing dicks? Bro, that's not my character.
That's my lord.
What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Yeah, like my legs.
Yo, just as a disclaimer, we do not agree nor condone touching another man's meat. We want to have an internal investigation to sort this out.
That's
I'll keep doing it.
You might. This nigga.
Why are you lying? Maybe I hit, like, punch your shit, like,
Nigga, I would have remembered that.
Say it could have happened on accident.
it never happened.
Okay, then.
You were
It
there?
could have happened on accident.
No, I'm saying.
I tried doing it on purpose. Probably
On
dreamed about it because he wanted it to happen.
This nigga, he just trying to one up
happened.
you. That's all he's trying to do. He just gay, bro.
On accident. That's what I'm saying. Could have happened on accident.
Like, what would just make you come up with the bold face smile like that? That's like,
You talking about these cells? I'm talking about these
You
muscles.
know, tell him what you told me about this nigga grabbing and stuff. Like, he.
Who?
I'm a dude.
Oh, twisting my nipple? It wasn't that crazy though. It wasn't that crazy. You talk about touching dicks? That's different.
I'm a dude. That's what I'm trying to say.
Damn, look at that. We
You
try-
can ask Michael Grady, somebody, bro. Like,
Yo, we trying to put baby oil on me, yo.
can I switch the bicep?
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you need to, bro.
look at that. Look at that. Here's
But they want to farm nigga.
Bernard.
But how did
I'm happy for her. I voted for her.
he ordered the thing?
King and queen, bro. I'm like, yo, why not vote? She was like, I took your phone and voted.
That's a little crazy. That's OD, bro.
I know, right? I
That's
know, right?
OD.
I know, right? Yo, where the hoes at?
Damn, I
Where the
look
hoes
good, bro.
at?
I look so good.
Wait, get the right arm up. Or that's your left arm. Get your left arm up.
This one?
Yeah.
Tired shit. Straight gas.
And I can't wait till summer, bro. Alright, we just got done working out. Boys over here still talk about gambling. Chin down. Like and subscribe or we finna jump you. And we not playing too. We got ski mask and all that. You don't want to see this buff dude that you're doing. Well, unless you Nikki and you want him there. Yeah, y'all guys Instagram. Y'all do what y'all want, but y'all stay safe though.
It's you, Paul.